Hi, welcome to Next Level Martial Arts. I'm James Terlecki. I'm here with John Kelly. Today we're going to be demonstrating an arm triangle. So today we're going to just look at the basic setup for an arm triangle. So John, I'm going to have you lay down. Okay, let's turn it this way a little bit. Okay, the main thing here is, again, there's a lot of setups we can do, and eventually we're gonna get into those. But today we just want to look at the basic mechanics of the arm triangle and see what really makes this move work. Okay, so when we find ourselves here, okay, I want to go underneath the head. I'm going to find myself right here. Okay, and there's a lot of ways to lock this up, and that's not going to be our main focus here today. What makes this choke work is just like any other choke. John, if you can come in my guard real quick. Okay. Now, when we look at a triangle choke, say, okay, I'm going for a triangle. Now, the main thing is my first leg. Okay, even with say I'm going for a gi choke, it's going to be my initial grip. Okay, same thing on, say, a triangle with the legs. I want to be tight here. Okay, if I have space like this and I try to lock this up, it doesn't matter if this arm's over, everything else is correct. If I have space here, this carotid artery is not getting cut off. He's going to be able to survive this. Okay, same thing with the arm triangle. The biggest mistake. People are always worried about how to finish the arm triangle. Do you go here and grab here? Do you cut here and come here? That doesn't really matter. What matters is the initial part of the choke. Now, when I'm here, okay, and I get the arm over, I want to pinch my head. Say there's a slight gap here. Doesn't matter. I always do this to make sure this is vacuum sealed. Everything is super tight. So once I get here, I push the arm over. Okay, I want to lock head to head. Okay, if there's space here like this, he's going to bring this arm down and around. Eventually, he's going to be able to sneak out. So once I hear him here, I push the arm over. I want to lock head to head. That way, there's no space to get this arm out. Okay. Now, what I want to do from here is I want to lift up on the head, and I want to feed my hand through. Okay. Now, again, without finishing this move, look, just with no hands, just to show you guys how important the initial arm is on the choke. Watch. Once I get here, okay, and I go, he's tapping. It is super tight. It's not because I have this amazing grip where I'm finishing this way. It's the initial arm that is important on this move. So let's look at it again. Okay, we're here, boom. Again, the setup is not our focus today. It's the mechanics of the finish. Later we'll look at some setups. But again, as soon as I push the arm over, I'm just going to cup the shoulder for now, and I'm going to pinch head to head. Okay? Now from here, I want to lift up the head and feed my arm as deep as I can. I want to get rid of this space. If I could get a finger in there, 2 fingers in there, it's too much. Okay? Look, I lift up, feed it through. Now, once I'm here, okay, I could finish by grabbing my elbow or grabbing my bicep. How I kind of decipher between the two, which one I pick, is if I'm going with a bigger guy, okay, who's wider, sometimes I can't even reach my bicep, so usually I'll just grab my elbow and finish this way, okay, and still hold the shoulder. If the guy's a little bit smaller, I'll grab my bicep in my ear or over his head to finish, because it's a little bit tighter, okay? So let's say we're here, okay? I extend through, reach through, and I go all the way through here. Or again, I could grab here. Now, what I'm going to do from here, I always have to keep my head pinched. Now, I'm going to switch my legs, and I'm going to go belly down. The idea here isn't to pull him up. I want to crush his carotids together, so I'm using all my weight here. So look, as I switch, okay, I'm going to drive my weight forward, and as I turn my head, it's going to even help me to drive this arm further over. Okay, so once I get here, watch. I switch, I go belly down, and as I turn my head, it's making the choke even tighter. Okay, I'm going to loosen up so he doesn't choke. But look, once we're here, look. If I stay here and I just go here, I'm still using a little bit too much muscle. I just want to turn my body, and boom, that choke tightens up. So let's look at it one more time. I'm here. Feed it through a bit more, stay tight. Okay, I'm gonna reach through, grab. I'm gonna switch my hips. I'm gonna go belly down and lean all my weight and turn into the choke. for the submission. Sorry. It's a super tight choke. So that's just the basic mechanics of the arm triangle.